So, Chinatown Community Young Lions is a Chinese lion dance club as well as a youth organization.
The club started because my older brother was very much into lion dancing, and back in the 50s, late 60s, my mother had formed their own club called the CCC, Chinatown Community Club. So my older brother Brian was always fascinated with it and always wanted to do it. But in order to do that, you had to belong to an association or a kung fu school in order to do it. And most of the time, they didn't really allow, American-born Chinese to participate in any of this. If an American-born Chinese person wanted to do this, they would hand them a stick or a flag and said, "Here you go. Now you can walk with us. But just don't touch the head of the drum or any of the instruments." So in that matter, my older brother and I formed the club back in 1972, and our first actual New Year's parade was 1973.
All right, so one of the most memorable private jobs that we have done was on Doyer Street, located in New York City, Chinatown, and we did it for Vogue the magazine. And basically they had like smoke machines, like fake fireworks and stuff like that, and we did it in the street, and everybody had like sparklers and stuff like that, and we basically did the line dance for Vogue magazine. So during the private job, we met a couple models. We met Haley Baldwin. We also met will.i.am, and we took a picture with him. Another cool private job that we did was for Spotify/BuzzFeed, which happened this year, and we met. It was I guess it was like Asian night because of Chinese New Year, and we met a Korean rap group called Year of the Ox, and they're really big on Spotify. And that was like two of the most memorable jobs that we have done so far.
Things that try to teach the kids is the understanding of what the lion head first means, and that once they understand that, then they learn the basic physical movements in order to accomplish how to become the lion. So when you play the lion, you're an actor. So you basically playing the part. So you try to show emotion, and plus with martial arts footwork and head movements.
It is just so alive and it's so much fun. It's so colorful and exciting, and you kind of get a little bit of an adrenaline rush every time. Words and videos don't really just describe how much fun it is. Just having the confetti flying around you and the lions dancing, and you feel the drum in your chest. It's something that words can't explain. You have to see it for yourself.
The streets of Chinatown are especially magical at night. It's as if someone has painted the town with a giant magic paintbrush. We haven't even begun to delve into all the treasures that Chinatown has to offer. But now, it's time for the lion dance. The Chinese seem to have a knack for making an art out of even the most ordinary things. Writing, carving, cooking, even the way they celebrate the opening of a new store. Bob, would you like to join us? Boy, would I love to.
Joining us here in Chinatown. We'll see you next time on Anthony's Adventures. And if you're an evil spirit, you better get out of here. Gong Hei Fat Choi!
I have 4 children, 12 grandchildren. They come in every Chinese New Year's. Every one of them are lion dancers. And it's a very good feeling just to see that it's continuing. A lot of pride. A lot of pride.
Hey everyone, it's Jessie from BuzzFeed. We are in the middle of Chinatown to cover Lunar New Year. It is so loud right now. We have Chinese lion dancers in the back. Right now we have Brian from the Young Lions. He started the Chinatown Lunar Young Lions. Tell us, what is Chinese lion dancing?
Chinese lion dancing is an expression that goes back thousands of years, and the purpose for it is to chase away evil spirits, bring good fortune and prosperity to businesses, special occasions like weddings. So the Chinatown Community Young Lions started 45 years ago. Quite honestly, it started with myself and a group of friends who all had a common interest in learning lion dance. In the early 70s, when Chinatown was a little bit of the Wild West, we kept together as a group simply because it was a safe harbor for kids that didn't want to be involved in any of the activities going on back in the 70s and 80s. So we've had about 2,000 kids come through our program.
Our music is traditional, but with an upbeat, because we're young. We want to represent the youth.
We play a little bit faster. We play a little bit more aggressively.
Certain beats mean certain things. Like there's an upbeat where the lion raises his head and marches. There's the bow where the lion bows to establishments, the stores, or the person.
The best thing about the club, in my opinion, is probably just the people in it. I've met so many people through this club, and they've really just become family to me. So being able to grow up with them and see them every single year, it's indescribable. It really is. I would have to say that Chinese New Year is my favorite holiday. Hands down.